I'm Leslie Brenner, restaurant critic for the Dallas Morning News and editor of our new annual food and wine magazine, Palate. One of the stories I wrote for our inaugural issue is our first ever Best in DFW list of the top 10 restaurants. These are DFW's best restaurants, period, not just the restaurants where you find the best cooking or the most impressive chefs. These are the restaurants where everything comes together: thrilling cooking, a welcoming sense of hospitality, a great wine list, thoughtful service, all the things that add up to a great experience. The top 10 restaurants aren't ranked, so I'll just run through them in alphabetical order. First is American Food and Beverage, the handsome modern Texan restaurant in Fort Worth that used to be known as AF&B. Jeff Harris is the chef, and he makes a killer duck pot pie, fabulous little deviled Gulf crabs, terrific farm-to-table pasta dishes, and wonderful steaks and fried chicken. It's a great place for brunch as well as dinner. The bar makes what's probably my favorite cocktail in Texas, a mezcal margarita. Casa Rubia, the Spanish place in Trinity Groves, also made the list. Tapas are the specialty, and Chef Omar Flores approaches them with a modern sensibility and plenty of flair. Some are traditional, like jamón ibérico, Spanish ham that's one of the world's most amazing cured meats. But Flores is a serious talent, so check out some of his more creative dishes, like alcachofas, crispy artichoke hearts with saffron aioli and shavings of salt-cured tuna. Tapas are meant to go with sherry, and co-owner John Baudouin has put together a wonderful selection of them, which the excellent servers will be happy to explain. There's a terrific list of Spanish wines as well. Matt McAllister's Design District restaurant, FT33, is not only one of the most exciting restaurants in Texas, but McAllister's farm-to-table modern American cooking there is some of the most engaging in the country. McAllister's naturalistic plates, which change constantly with the seasons, are absolutely stunning. But again, it's not just the cooking. FT33 is an outstanding all-around restaurant with top-notch service, a spectacular wine list, great drinks, and a wonderful vibe. Gemma is the newest restaurant on this list. It opened the day after Christmas in 2013, so it just celebrated its first birthday, and just earned 4 stars in a review. It's owned by Allison Yoder, who runs the inviting dining room, and her husband, Stephan Rogers, who's the chef. I've liked Rogers' cooking since the restaurant debuted, and it's gotten steadily better and better, and Yoder's wine list is one of the most interesting in the city. And here's something cool. If you're out after a concert or play and you're looking for a great place to eat, you can head on over to Gemma. It's open till 1 a.m. from Wednesday through Sunday. How does duck fried rice with a perfect 63-degree egg on top grab you? Yeah, I thought so. Then there's Hibiscus, just a few blocks from Gemma on Henderson Avenue. I always love coming to this 10-year-old restaurant with its open kitchen, roomy booths, and urban farmhouse feel. The service is excellent, and Chef Graham Dodds, who first made a splash some years ago at Bolsa, often knocks it out of the park with his seasonally inspired modern Texas cooking. Don't miss his charcuterie board, which features not just incredible cured meats, but also gorgeous pickled vegetables. What's the toughest reservation in town? I'd say probably Lucia, David and Jennifer Uger's trattoria in the Bishop Arts District. It's an incredibly welcoming and warm place with great service, terrific handmade pastas, outstanding salumi, that's the Italian version of charcuterie, and a superb list of Italian wines. If you can't get a reservation, you can often grab one of the 4 seats at the chef's counter. They're kept available for walk-ins. It'll probably come as no surprise that the Mansion restaurant made the top 10 list. I've always been a huge fan of Chef Bruno Davallon's cooking, which is modern French with a Texan accent. Dishes like roasted pheasant with shaved raw matsutake mushrooms and green grapes. And lately, it's been really sharp. Of course, there's also the elegantly appointed dining room, the attentive service, and Nicolas Blouin's gorgeous desserts. There's not much great Italian cooking in Dallas, so it's pretty cool that there are 2 Italian spots on this top 10 list. Besides Lucia, there's also Nonna, Julian Barsotti's buzzy little place on the edge of Highland Park. Chef Barsotti's antipasti and spuntini, which are Italian bar snacks, are fabulous and fun, and his handmade pastas are smashing. I love that dinner there always starts with warm marinated olives and puffy bread that comes hot from the oven. Stephen Pyles' flagship restaurant on Ross Avenue has had its ups and downs over the years, and now with a new chef in charge, Jay Chastain, it has become one of the finest restaurants in the city. Check it out soon because it's going to close at the end of the year and relocate as a brand new restaurant, also with Chastain in charge. For now, start with a ceviche or 3 and go on from there. This guy can really cook, and pastry chef Keith Sedodal's desserts are inspired. The service is sharpened as well. Last but definitely not least, there's Tei-On, Chef Teiichi Sakurai's incredible Japanese place in One Arts Plaza. I always feel transported when I dine there. The dining room is quiet and serene, like the best restaurants in Japan, and the service is gracious and attentive. You can have something simple, like a killer bowl of tonkatsu ramen or perfect handmade soba noodles, or you can call ahead and reserve a table for omakase, a Japanese tasting menu. It's one of the most incredible dining experiences you can have in Dallas. I'm Leslie Brenner with the Dallas Morning News.